We've drawn to the close of the Queenstown portion of the 8th Michael Hill International Violin Competition. And it's always a little bit sad to think that we're leaving this beautiful, intimate environment and heading to the big smoke of Auckland, where everything is much grander and more spread out, and there's less a feel of the tight-knit community. So it's been an incredible pleasure being with you all in Queenstown again. That flavor of intimacy and warmth and genuine care really comes from Sir Michael and Lady Christine, who have embraced us in their backyard and who have insisted this competition is going to take place in Queenstown. So would you please join me in thanking Sir Michael and Christine Lady Hill. I promise not to draw this out in kind of Hollywood fashion, but I do have some thank yous to make, and I'd like to start at the very top of that list with two women who have logged more notes in the last couple of days than all the Paganinis put together. Sarah Watkins and Deirdre Irons, would you please come and be acknowledged? We're going to have a chance to hear directly from composer Kenneth Young shortly, but I don't want to miss the opportunity to acknowledge the incredible contribution he's made to this edition also. So Ken, we'll come back to you in just a second. I'd like to acknowledge again our Development Prize winners, Amalia Hall from New Zealand and Mark-Ian Melnichenko. I'm assuming you're here. Please show us yourself. Mark-Ian, yay! Thank you. And Amalia, thank you so much. And the 18 competitors who have shared with us their incredible talent. I heard somebody whose opinion I respect very much say, reckon they're bulletproof this year. I like that. I'm going to carry that along. 7 judges, 3 of whom came in, sadly, about 8 hours later than we were expecting. So thank you to all of your attention, and particularly the 3 that had to sit on a very long bus trip from Invercargill to get here, and then sit through a very long day the next day. So thank you for your stamina. And to our gurus who look after all of the procedures and all of the advice, our artistic advisor, Dean Olding, and the chairman of our jury, Dr. Lloyd Williams. We're getting through it all, I promise. I do want to really acknowledge a wonderful team down here in Queenstown, led by our new friend, Kate Speedy, who has made everything run like absolute clockwork. And to those incredibly talented and skilled students at Queenstown Resort College, man, are you great. Seriously, thank you. To Tessa Peterson and Martin Risley, who gave us their insights and shared with us a different aspect of the music making through the Insider's Guide, our thanks to both of you. To the 2 gentlemen that looked after instruments large and small, Dick Panting, our luthier, and Weitze Hoekstra, the piano tuner. And to Dr. Jenny Coleman, who popped up and turned all the pages exactly on cue. Thank you, Jenny. As we said a few days ago, this is all possible through the generosity of a number of businesses and a number of individuals and community trusts. So without going into enormous detail, because we'd be here all night, I would like to acknowledge our major sponsors, Michael Hill International, the ANZ Bank, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Villa Maria, Kensington Swan, and the Wellington International Airport. Some serious support coming from these 6 companies, so our indebted and gratitude to them. To the 20 host families who have picked up all of these violinists, shown them the best of New Zealand and of Queenstown, our heartfelt thanks goes to you. We know it's a big undertaking. We know it's a joyous undertaking. But thank you so very much for opening up your hearts and your homes. There are some die-hard fans in this audience, and evidenced by some familiar faces I've now seen over 15 years who sit and assiduously take notes. I would love to see what everybody's personal voting ballots look like. I think it would be an absolute delight. We might make it into a collage and a big piece of art someday. 3 women from Auckland who decided that they were going to come just for the mornings and got so swept up they booked the afternoons and every night too. So this is an indication. To Lynette and Deborah, who said from Dunedin, I think we'll give this a go, and now they've blocked out 2 years from now to spend their whole holiday with us in Queenstown and in Auckland. This is the kind of buy-in, the kind of attention, and the kind of loyalty that we've come to expect. So thank you to you crazy, nutty audience members who sit through all of this. Thank you to Mother Nature, who created the Wakatipu Basin, the Remarkables, and who threw on this weather for us. My goodness, talk about red carpet. And to everyone who's been following us digitally on the live stream, at last count, we were over 3,000 views, and from our website, over 20,000 page views. So we know you're big, we know you're watching. Thank you so much. Keep watching. And what are you waiting for? Get down here. This is fun. Come next time. You can hear the audience. Come. Speaking of coming, can I please invite Kenneth Young to the stage?
Hello. Goodness me. Just a couple. I won't keep you because I know you want the results, but just a couple of people I want to thank before I speak to the wonderful musicians. Sir Michael and Christine Ladyhill, thank you for your hospitality, and thank you for this festival. I think the word was right the other day. It is a festival. You're absolutely right. To Anne Rodder and her incredible team for organising this festival. It's an enormous undertaking. I think it's just wonderful. I'm going to come again because
Excellent.
I've had a wonderful 3 days. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for the opportunity to write this piece, which has been a fascinating journey for me. And for obviously allowing for me and my wife Dolly to be down here for these 4 days. That's truly wonderful. Finally, to all 18 of you wonderful musicians, thank you for the commitment and respect you gave to the piece. That, for me, is foremost. You were all gave committed performances and respected the work. And I can't thank you enough for that. Unique. It's a very unique thing for any composer to hear. You know, 1 performance, 2 performances, whoa, 3 performances, out of this world. 18 in 2 days is you're on Mars. It's an extraordinary. And the wonderful thing has been that I've had 18 different performances. The piece was always open to interpretation, and you have interpreted it as you saw fit to interpret it, and I've enjoyed every single one. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been a wonderful, wonderful thing for me to experience. Thank you for that. And I just want to say thank you again to everybody here. The audience has been wonderful, but especially the musicians. I wish you very much success and joy in your life of music making. All the best.
we're going to present the prize of the best performance of the New Zealand work. And to do that, I'd like to please ask the judges and their chair, Dr. Lloyd Williams, to join us here on the stage. Helena Pole from New Zealand, Susie Park from Australia, Youngok Kim from South Korea, Sergio Schwartz from Romania, Benjamin Schmid from Austria, Pierre Moyal from France, and Joseph Lin from the United States.
Well, I speak on behalf of the judges. The best performance of New Zealand commissioned work, Kenneth Young's Gone, goes to Jung Min Choi. Now, it's my very great pleasure to announce the 6 semi-finalists for the Michael Hill International Violin Competition. My job has been so easy. I've been sitting at the end there. My job really has been to keep the judges under control, and there's been no control needed. I think the hardest thing for them, apart from having to choose 6 semi-finalists from such an amazing pool of talent, quite apart from that, these people haven't been allowed to speak to each other about the contestants. So if you've run into them in the corridors or wherever and said, "What do you think? How's it going?" and you've got a blank look, that's why. They haven't discussed it. And if you think about that, that's like having a 3-day degustation dinner and not allowed to say yum or what's in that, or let alone being able to say bravo, which I'm sure a lot of them wanted to say all the time. Nothing. Deadpan. So they've been fantastic to work with. So I have the 6 semi-finalists. The first is number 6, Marie-Christine Klettner, Austria. Are they going to come up?
Is she here? She's meant to be here. Oh, please join us.
Numerical order. Yeah.
You're saying them in the order, the letter.
Yes, I'm. I am announcing these in numerical order. The second semi-finalist is number 8, Natsumi Suboi, Japan, USA. The third semi-finalist is number 10, Timmy Chui, Canada. The fourth is number 13, Yunai Ko, South Korea.